everyone. Today I am going to tackle lecture of probability and statistics and chapter number 1, basic probability, and this is our last topic. The topic is the measure of the central tendency. Okay, don't be confused here because of we have already seen in the basic statistics chapter what is the measure of the central tendency. Okay, so in according to this chapter, the basic statistics, we have already seen in the 5 types of the measure of the central tendency: mean, median, mode, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. But we see here the only 3 topics: mean, median, and mode, according to our GPU syllabus. Okay, but in this basic probability, we see here the measure of the central tendency. So again here we find the mean and the standard deviation and the variance. But all these points are depends on the probability form. Okay, so don't be confused here. If in your question you find the mean or the variance or the standard deviation, so first you check here if in your question given in the probability form, that means this question is in your first chapter basic probability. But if in your question given in only the value of x or value of x and f, so this type of the question included in your third chapter basic statistics. Got it? So here the measure of the central tendency. So one is very important: expectation or mean or arithmetic mean. So in this chapter 1, the basic probability, you have already seen here only the expectation word. Okay, expectation, that means the mean or the arithmetic mean. Got it? So here what is the definition of the mean according to your measure of central tendency depends on the probability form. Okay, so definition of the mean is the mean or average value mu. So here we define the mu, and in the basic statistics we define mean is equal to what? Mean is equal to x bar. Got it? So in the basic statistics we define mean is equal to x bar, but in the measure of the central tendency, that means the basic probability, we define mean is equal to mu, small mu. Okay, so here the mean or average value mu of the probability distribution of a discrete random variable capital X is called as expectation and is denoted by capital EX. That means if we find the mean according to probability, so we write here the capital EX. And why we write here the discrete random variable? So discrete and continuous we have already seen in the third chapter, basic statistics. Discrete, that means only the value of x, discrete random variable, and continuous, that means sometimes we are given in the interval. Okay, so here and is denoted by the capital EX. So what is the mean? Mu is equal to EX is equal to, how we open this EX, that means summation x into Px. So we are given in the value of x and again we are given in the probability. So x into Px. So first you find the summation and see here x into Px. So first we find the x into Px and after that sum of all these values. So this is the mean, the formula of the mean mu, expectation. Okay, where Px is the, where Px is the probability mass function. Probability mass function. Okay, here the one is the property. This is the property of the probability mass function. The first property is capital E x plus k. Here k is any constant. So open this term E x plus k, where k is constant. Okay. Next one is the capital E. For example, here we multiply the small a that means A is constant and A plus minus B, AX plus minus B. So how we find this value? Is equal to A E x plus minus b. That means if any constant is it unknown, so we write here as it is. Okay, and if any constant with the multiplication of any variable, so we write here starting we write the constant and after that we find the mu. Okay, third property is e x plus y. That means we write here ex plus ey, where ex and ey exist. Okay, where ex and ey exist. Okay, and fourth property is E into x into y. So we write here Ex into Ey. So here x and y are independent. X and y are independent. X and y are independent. Okay, so this is the mean, that means the expectation, and these four are the properties of the expectation. Next one is the variance. So the formula of the variance, we write the variance x. Variance x is equal to E x square minus E x whole square. Okay, so don't be confused here. Here, first we find the x square. After that, we write here the capital A. And here we find the ex. Ex, that means we find the mean. Okay, mu. And after that, square holds it down. Okay, so here, if ex, so we write here summation x into px. So if we open the ex square, so we write here summation x square px. Don't be confused here. This mean, this expectation and this variance is depends on the probability form. Got it? And here we write the e x whole square, or we can write here the mu square. Okay, so this is the formula of the variance. Okay, and the property of the variance is, so property number 1. The first property is variance k. K is any constant is equal to 0. K is constant. Okay, if the variance of any constant is equal to 0, and here k is also constant. K is constant. Okay, next property is second, variance Ax. For example, multiplication of any constant into variable. So first you write the A square, constant square and variance x. And variance x we solve by this formula. Okay, third one is the variance x plus k. Okay, so here we write the variance x. Okay, variance x plus k, that means we write here the variance x. And the last property is, if we write here the variance ax plus minus b, that means here a and b are constant. So we write here a square, because of if any constant and any variable multiplied by, and after that we write the variance. So first you square the constant a square. Okay, and after that we write the variance x. Why we don't write here the variance b? Because of the constant, variance of any constant is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the definition of the expectation, that means mean and the variance, and here the formula of the expectation and variance and the properties of the expectation and variance. For example, if you are given in the standard deviation, For example, you find the formula of the standard deviation. So according to your variance formula, okay, you write here the under root sign and put here as it is e x square minus e x whole square. Got it? For finding the standard deviation. Okay, so all these formulas are very important according to your expectation and the variance. So this is the example of finding the expectation. A random variable capital X has the following distribution, and we are given the value of X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and according to this we are having the probability 1 by 6, 3 by 1 by 36, 3 by 36, 5 by 36, 7 by 36, 9 by 36 and 11 by 36. Okay, and after that we find the mean, variance and probability of 1 less than x less than 6. Okay, so here first you check here all the probabilities, the sum of all the probabilities is equal to 1. Okay, so first you check here this total probability 36 by 36 is equal to 1. Okay, so let's start our solution. First we find the mean. Okay, so mean, that means mu, is equal to what? Ex. Ex, that means summation x into px. Okay, so first this is your x term. So we write here 1 into 1 upon 36 plus, because of sum, 2 into 3 by 36 plus 3 into 5 by 36. Got it? Plus 4 into 7 by 36 plus 5 into 9 by 36 plus 6 into 11 by 36. Okay, this is your mean. So after solving this term, we have the total value is 4.47. That means this is your mean. Mean, that means mu. Okay, this is your value of mean. Second one is we find the variance. So first we write the formula of the variance. So variance x is equal to, formula is what? Formula is e x square minus e x whole square. That is, this is the value of the mean. So we will put here 4.47. Okay. But here we find summation x square into px. Got it? And here we write as it is ex whole square. Got it? So first we write here how we find the x square into px. So first you find the summation and you have the values x square into px. So first this is your x and this is your px. So square 1 square into 1 by 36. This is your 1 by 36 plus 2 square. So 2 square into 3 by 36. Got it? 3 square. So 3 square into 5 by 36. Next one is the 4 square. So 4 square into 7 by 36. Next one is the 5 square. So 5 square into 9 by 36 plus 6 square. So we write here 6 square into 11 by 36. Got it? This is your value of the ex square. That means summation x square into px minus ex whole square. That means 4.47 whole square. Okay, so you solve this term. That means here 1 into 1 by 36 plus 4 into 3 by 36 plus 9 into 5 by 36 plus 4 square, that means 16. So 16 into 7 by 36 plus 5 square, that means 25. 25 into 9 by 36 plus 6 square, that means 36 into 11 by 36 minus 4.47 whole square, because of according to our formula this term is in negative sign, minus ex whole square. Okay, so here after solving this term we get 1.99. this is our variance x. Okay, so this is our answer of the variance x. Okay, third one is we find the probability of 1 less than x less than 6. That means what? X greater than 1 and less than 6. So here we write the probability of x equal to 2, probability of x equal to 3, probability of x equal to 4, and the probability of x is equal to 5. Got it? Because of here the value of x is between 1 to 6. So put here x equal to 2. So x equal to 2 is equal to 3 by 36 plus x equal to 3. 2 equal to 3 by 36. 3 is equal to 5 by 36 plus 4 is equal to 7 by 36 and 5 is equal to 9 by 36. Okay, so after solving this term, we get the value of 0.67. This is your third answer. Okay, that means the probability of 1 less than x less than 6 is equal to 0.67. So this is the example of the expectation and the variance according to your basic probability chapter. So, next example is the probability distribution of a random variable capital X is given below. Okay, so we are given in the probability and the variable X is -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2 and the probability X is equal to X is 0.2, 0.1, 0.3, 0.3 and 0.1 and find the EX, that means mean, variance x, e 2x minus 3 and variance 2x minus 3. Okay, so first we solve this question and first we find the mean. Mean, that means mu is equal to ex. Okay, so ex is equal to what? Summation x into px. Got it? So we write here your x. So -2 into px 0.2 plus -1 into 0.1. Got it? Plus 0 into 0.3 plus 1 into 0.3 plus 2 into 0.1. Okay, so solve this term. This is minus 0.4 minus 0.1 plus 0 plus 0.3 plus 0.2. So here minus 0.5 and plus 0.5, that means 0. So your EX, that means mean, is equal to 0. Got it? Second is, this is your mean. Second one is, we find the variance x. So what is the formula of the variance x? The formula is EX square minus EX whole square. Okay, so here Ex square, that means we write here summation x square into Px minus Ex whole square and the Ex whole square we have already defined here. Ex is equal to 0. So x square Px, that means what? Square, that means minus 2 square into 0.2 plus minus 1 square into 0.1 plus this is 0 into 0.3, so we write here directly 0. 1 square into 0.3 plus 2 square into 0.1. Okay, so here we get 4 into 0.2 plus 1 into 0.1 plus 0 plus 1 into 0.3 plus 4 into 0.1. So here 0.8 plus 0.1, 0, 0.3 plus 0.4. So total number is what? 819, 9.9.3. So 12, that means 1.2 and 0.4, that means 1.6. So our variance is equal to what? 1.6. So variance x. Okay, this is our second answer. Okay, third one is we find e 2x minus 3. Okay, so we have already seen in the what is the formula of the e 2x minus 3. To open this term, 2 is constant, so we write the first, we write the 2 here e x minus 3. Because of constant, we write here the alone. Okay, so ex is equal to what? Ex is equal to 0, so we write here 0 minus 3. That means minus 3. This is your answer, and here since Ex is equal to 0. Got it? This is your third answer. Fourth is what? Fourth is we find the variance 2x minus 3. Okay, so open this term. So variance 2x minus 3. So 2 is constant. So 2 is square. We write here. So 2 is square variance x. Okay, and constant variance of any constant is equal to 0. So variance minus 3 is equal to 0. So here we write 2 square, that means 4, and variance x is equal to what? Variance x is equal to 1.6. So the final answer is what? 6.4. Okay, so here the variance x is equal to 1.6 since. Okay, so this is your fourth answer. Okay, so these questions are very easy if you have the formulas are correctly. If you write here the formulas are in the correct form, so these questions are very easy. And sometimes here we are given in only the e2x or only the variance 5x. So always keep in mind, you just remember it the method how we solve this type of the question. Okay, so this is the example of the expectation and the variance according to your basic probability chapter. Okay, so I will continue this topic in our next lecture. Thank you for watching this video.